Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see who jumps in on this wonderful Friday, of course. Welcome. Whoever jumps in, please let me know where you are actually connecting from. It's always interesting to know where everybody's connecting from, of course. Okay. Awesome, awesome. That's good. Hello, hello, my friend Nathaniel. Thank you for being here. Always a pleasure. Okay, Boston, Massachusetts. Awesome. Let's see. Where's everybody connecting from? Of course, the more likes we get, the more of a feeding frenzy we're going to create here. TikTok loves it every time we share and every time we tap the screens. For whatever reason, they just love it and they notify even more people. So it's all good. Hello. Thank you for that, my friend. Hello, Angel. Awesome, awesome. For those of you that are here for the first time, I want to welcome you, of course, and I want to say a big thank you for being here, my mentor. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for being here. If you don't know who I am, of course, you can always check out my page here on TikTok. And if you like what you see, you can always hit a follow. What's up, Professor? Was just thinking about you. Ah, Rick, I was just thinking about you too, my lovely friend. Thank you for connecting. So as I was saying, yes, if you like what you see, you can hit a follow, of course, and at the same time, you can hit the little bell icon. That way, every time I upload a video, you get notified. Like today, for example, I've already uploaded 2 videos, so you get notified, right? At the same time, for those of you that were asking about mentorship, you can always find my link via my link tree here on TikTok. Right at the bottom of my profile page, you can tap on that and you can check out my website. All right. And for those that want to subscribe, feel free to do so. Anybody that does and wishes to can have a 15-minute complimentary Zoom meeting with me one-on-one just to touch base. All right. So what are we talking about? Hello, Angel. Love to all, light to all. Thank you for being here. So today, basically, what I wanted to share with you is all these lives, all these videos, all the stuff that I actually do are about you. Hi, great. Thank you for being here. Uh, Thank you, my friend. Yes, we're just getting started. You're right. Just now. So it is all about you, believe it or not. And what do I mean by that? I want to show you, I want to direct you into the knowing of how powerful you really are. Okay? Because trust me when I tell you that you are extremely powerful. Okay, yes, I know we've been conditioned to be thinking otherwise, and circumstances around us seem to make us look like we are weak, but we are not. Okay, because like I've said before, all that is happening around you is there for you to actually grow, expand, and evolve from it. Okay, this is these are the only reasons why you choose to come here. All right, one is to learn about love, of course. The other one is to grow and expand as a soul, I'm talking about. And the other one is to discover who you really are, because sometimes we have a tendency to forget about that. And of course, my favorite one, to learn about energy, right? Because once you know how to play around with energy in this physical reality, uh, it is pretty much game over in any other reality that you find yourself in. And the reason for that is because the other realities are less dense, and therefore you have a lot of power, right? So when you realize your power here, you can create, because you are a creator after all. You can create the lifestyle that you want. You can have the health that you want. You can have the wealth that you want. You can have the what do we call it? The service that you want to provide to other people, right? Because after all, we are here to make everybody's life better, believe it or not, including our own, right? Let's get some more likes, of course, because the more likes we get, the better. The more of a feeding frenzy we get here. TikTok loves it. All right, and like I said, the reason for the live again is to make you kind of like direct you into the light, meaning that I want to tell you that you do have all this incredible power. Okay, and from the time we were born to pretty much to the time when we exit from this physical reality, we are told otherwise. We are told that we are weak. We are told that we are not good enough. We are told that we need to be saved from something. We are told that we need redemption. We are told that whatever stories we are told, right? And the truth is the opposite of whatever we've been told. So pretty much a good what do you call it? A good way to go about things is do the opposite of what you've been told, and you can't go wrong, really. All right, so on that note, let's see. Some of you have some comments here. By all means, you can have a comment about anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be about your true power, because, like I said, the power is all in you. So let's go back up and see where's everybody connecting from, and what do you have to say to me today, my lovely friends? Boston, of course. Okay, hello, hello, hello. England, awesome, awesome. We got Manchester, awesome. I like that. Halifax, Nova Scotia, that is awesome. I was in Halifax pre-COVID, and it's I love Nova Scotia in general. I went through the Cabot Trail, right, in Cape Breton. What a beautiful trail. I drove there all around, and it was beautiful. My mentor, thank you, my friend, for being here, Benjamin. And Vibram, is it? Okay, sir. I'm trying to focus in between the ringing of my ear. Will it be helpful? Will it be helpful, please? Hello, Angel, thank you. So you're trying to focus between the ringing of your ear, is that what you're saying? And will it be helpful? Yes, it will. Every time you focus, if you have a ringing in the ear, of course, a lot of, experts and doctors are going to tell you have tinnitus, or, which I get it up to one point. But on the other hand, random ringing in the ear, stuff that are not normal for you, okay, is an indication that you are actually experiencing other frequencies and other realities, all right? Just because we can't see something physically doesn't mean that we can't hear it, right? Or vice versa. And the reason for that is, again, we only see a very small portion of light, believe it or not, because everything we see around us, you can't see unless there's some kind of light. And yes, even in the darkest of dark, there's still light. There's light particles, floating around, right? So we only see a small portion. I don't know what the exact number is again, but that it's very, very small. So can you imagine if you would see everything around you? You'd be able to see all the dimensions, of course, or some of them at least, right? And this is kind of where it gets a little dicey, because sometimes you can see things and not hear them, and sometimes you can hear things and not see them. And sometimes you can feel things without seeing them or hearing them, right? That's kind of like when you walk into a house or you walk into a building and you get this feeling that you've been watched, or you get this uneasiness about the place, right? This is because you picked it up like through your sensory input, right? So when you pick it up like that, you don't necessarily see it or hear it, right? But it's still there. Good evening, Benjamin. Thank you for being here. Rick, what were you thinking about, my friend? Love and light to all. Okay. Hello, love you, okay. Hi, great, thank you, yes. Please answer me, sir. I had a little question, just a little above, please. Yeah, that was the question you said about the ringing of the ear, right? So if you do have a ringing of the ear, okay, just focus on it and see what comes up. All right, something might come up from it. You might have a sound. You might have a whisper. You might have something that comes up from it. Hi from New Jersey. Awesome. I haven't received any response from you yet. Which response is that, my friend? Because just in case you haven't noticed, I have thousands of people reaching out to me on a daily basis, and I'm not kidding you. So I can't always respond to everybody, of course, right? I am a busy guy these days. So if I haven't responded to you, it's not done on purpose, okay? It is done because maybe I haven't seen it, or maybe I haven't gotten to you yet. So you can always reach out to me again. I can't astral travel. So the first thing we got to drop with this is the word I can't. Once you use the words I can't, or I won't, or I'm afraid, or anything like that, any word that you put behind the I is very, very powerful. I think I should do a video on that. Thank you for reminding me. The word I is the most powerful word that you're going to come across. Why am I saying that? Because when you say I, you are literally talking about you as the I, if you get what I'm saying. So when you add a word after the I, like can't, thank you, Magic, you've already just diminished all possibilities, right? You've just diminished all possibilities by saying I can't astral travel. Literally, the I is the most powerful thing. Watch what you put after it, okay? Yes, you can astral travel. Maybe you don't have the patience for it. Maybe there's a whole bunch of other reasons. Try again, okay? Is astral projection dangerous? No, it's not. Not at all. I know you're going to hear all kinds of stories from others telling you that it could be dangerous. You're going to see scary faces. You're going to see demons. You're going to see this. You're going to see that. In reality, if you don't allow fear to come about you, there's nothing for you to be afraid of. Literally nothing. Because who you really are can never be hurt. Okay? Ever. Ever. Nathaniel, I have a weird dream about that. I was in the war in other dimensions, but I don't understand why. So, Nathaniel, thank you for bringing that up. Every time you have a dream like that, that's because you are actually living it. You are in that dimension. You are living it, okay? You are going to war. Just because there's other dimensions doesn't mean that they're all, nice and cool and chill, right? There's a lot of dimensions out there that are, they're still having wars. They're having all kinds of things, right? So, if you dreamt about it, you were living it. You were there. Plain and simple. And as far as understanding it, you don't have to understand it. You were there. And the only thing that you can bring back to this dimension is maybe the feeling, maybe what you want out of it, or what you don't want, meaning like a resolution out of it or something like that, right? I wouldn't be really concerned with it, Nathaniel. Hero, Texas, awesome. Thank you for being here. Arizona, wow. All right. One of my favorite states, of course. Hello, hello. Hello, Virginia, USA. Florida, awesome. I love you guys. All my American friends are here. I see Toronto, Ontario, hello. And, of course, the city that I grew up in, Toronto. Thank you, guys. Love you guys. South Okanagan, BC, awesome. Sherbrooke, Quebec, wow. Awesome, awesome. A lot of Canadians here. Quebec City, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. I've been to Quebec City not too long ago, and what a beautiful city. By far, I think from all the Canadian cities, and I've been to a lot of them, I really love Quebec just because it's got this amazing architecture and just an amazing feeling about Quebec. I love it. All right. Katrina, hello, my wonderful friend. Hello from UK, love and light, my wonderful friend. Nice of you to pop by and think about us, Katrina. Always a pleasure to see you here. So, okay, my right ear was ringing loud today. Awesome. As long as it doesn't keep ringing loud, then you know that there's nothing physically damaged with it, right? So in that case, just listen to any messages that might come through, right? Sometimes you got to listen very, 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 very closely because the messages could be faint. You mean the Brahma Nad? I'm not sure what the Brahma Nad is, so you can say it to me in a way that maybe I know what it is. I like when that sound happens during meditation. Yes, it does. I know what you mean. The ringing? Yeah. Hi, my friend. I'm seeing 1111 every day for a few years. What does it mean? It's just a message from you, from another dimension. That's all it is. And the funny thing is, if I throw a number at you now, you're going to for sure see it more and more. I'm going to throw the number 444 at you and tell me how many times you see it. You know why? Because once I throw something, it gets activated in your vibration. You're going to see it over and over and over again. So the same thing. You've noticed at the 1111, yes, at the beginning, it's a message from you from the other side or other spirit guides, but most of the time what happens, because we've paid attention to it, we just activate that vibration. We see it more often. That's all it is. And in your case, if you've been seeing this for years, that's all it is. You've activated that vibration. You keep seeing it. Just use a hold. Thank you, Rick. Good evening, sir. Good evening, my friend. Thank you for being here. Sabine here. Okay, hello. I feel a lot of energies, but how can I close from that sometimes? Thank you. Okay, so when you feel very, very energetic, if you feel a lot of energies around, okay, you can close by just simply being focused in the present moment. I'm not sure why you would want to close. I get it. Sometimes, maybe you feel uncomfortable. Maybe the energies you feel are not, up to par with your, vibration or whatever you want to feel at that moment. So in most cases, the best strategy on that one is to just focus on the present moment. And if you do this, then whatever energies are floating around will just won't bother you, right? Totally awesome. I love you. Love you too, Rachel. Have you been, Rachel? Where are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Your voice and the energy that comes with it. Thank you, Rick. You're so amazing. You're so amazing. You're so amazing that I think I should take the drive out to New York just to see you. Right? Maybe have a cup of coffee out in the Bronx or something. That's beautiful. Seeing 1111 every day for a few years. Okay, like I said, you've activated that vibration. That's why you keep seeing it. Astral traveling is amazing. Awesome. I'm glad that you managed to do it. Magic Pathway, is it? Magic Pathway crystals. Awesome. I really, really enjoy it when somebody else jumps on board here and tells me that the astral traveled and that their experience was amazing. That's awesome, because a lot of people are actually afraid of astral traveling. So if you can touch base with some of the folks here and tell them about your experiences, maybe they won't be as afraid. Thank you for sharing. Okay. Scene 1111, Joanna, thank you for being here, my friend, every day for a few years. Like I also said, also I have vivid dreams. So again, the vivid dream part is you actually living in those dreams, because dreams, like I've said before, it is you in a different dimension. Dreams don't just happen. We don't just create stuff out of our mind, right? Even though science might tell you otherwise, they still have a lot of catching up to do. So I am telling you that you are in a different dimension. Okay? As far as 1111, you've activated that vibration. Originally, it was a message, maybe from your higher self, or maybe from a spiritual master, or from somebody, right? But then you've activated that vibration and you keep seeing it. That's why you keep seeing it for years. Okay? Because if it was a message from your higher self, you wouldn't see it for years. You would just see it briefly, okay? Just as a reminder on something, and then you wouldn't see it for, who knows when. Okay. Katrina, yeah. I'm trying to do this, haven't managed, but I will. Yes, you will, Katrina. Yes, you will, Katrina. I have full faith in you. Sweden, South Africa, awesome. Thank you for being here. Cocoa Strawberries, thank you, Magic Pathway, for that. Hello from New Zealand, awesome. South Africa, awesome. We have the whole globe here again. Greetings from Holland, I love that. Aloha. Aloha to you too. Don't tell me you're connecting from Hawaii, because if you are, that's awesome. I love it. Hello from Edmonton, of course. My fellow Canadians are here as well. Love and light to you all. Annie started hearing music, specific songs, loud and clear. That is awesome. That is awesome. And I'll tell you why it's awesome. Once you start hearing music, right, you can definitely, that's like a stamp. You're verified. You've been already in those different dimensions. You know, when people cross, a lot of times they hear like angels singing or choirs singing, but the music is not from this earth, and you know that it's not from this earth because, first of all, it sounds totally out of this earth. It sounds amazing. The voices are amazing. If you hear voices, sometimes it could be just tunes or music, right? But definitely, Annie, thank you for sharing. You are definitely what we would call floating around, if you might say, in angelic realms. That's beautiful. Okay, Katrina, I do it in my sleep most nights. Yes, that's good. Non zaguas, awesome. Thank you. Not sure what that is. 444. Yes, just like I said, you're gonna see it. Now that you've activated the 444, you're gonna see it. It's awesome. Do it in my sleep, I believe, but I don't remember. Yes, you do it in your sleep, and you don't remember, Katrina. Is there a rich financial abundance number? Laugh out loud. Rachel, everybody's looking for the easy way out. Everybody's looking for some magic pill, something to magically happen so we can just, become rich instantly. Just connect with abundance, honestly, okay? You've already put the word out there, and you don't even need to be specific on it. Just connect with abundance. How do you do that? Just look around you in your everyday life and see abundance in everything that you see. You go out for a walk, you see all the traffic, right? All the cars, for example, or if you're driving, look at the abundance. How many cars are on the street, right? You see birds flying everywhere. Look at the abundance in the sky. Look at the clouds in the sky. Feel abundant. Look at the air that you breathe. Does it ever run out? No. Feel the abundance. Once you connect with abundance, it will come to you in every way. Okay? It doesn't have to be specifically on financial matters. It will come to you in every way. Shahira, thank you for being here. Good evening to our lovely soul family and our soul guru. Thank you, Shahira. By the way, tell me, Shahira, if you have time after maybe the live, we can connect, if that's okay with you. Okay? After the live, I believe I have a little bit of free time, so we should make that connection. Okay? Good evening, Shahira. Okay, Katrina's in the house, of course. Joanna, thank you for being here, of course. Jenna, thank you for that. I always see 1, 2, 3, 4 angels numbers. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 is awesome. Thank you, Jenna. 1, 2, 3, 4 is awesome. Really, really is. Hello, everybody. Awesome, awesome. Wow, I'm getting comments again. I always jump on this and I always say that it's going to be a short live, right? I always say that, but it never is a short live. Originally, I come in, I say, okay, I'm going to go in for a half an hour and I'm going to leave, right? And next thing you know, I'm up talking for an hour and a half to 2 hours sometimes. I love dreaming and astral traveling. Of course, Rachel, who doesn't? That is awesome. What's the main 1, 2, 3, 4 angels numbers? So any number that you are connected with, any number that feels good to you, okay? It doesn't matter what label you put on them. I wouldn't even put a label as angel numbers or any kind of a number. As long as that number feels good to you, just run with it. And Paul is in the house. Hello, my wonderful friend. Before falling asleep, I see other dimensions float by from left to right. That is awesome. You are one of a kind then, and I'll tell you why. Because it is rare, I should say, for people to see dimensions flow by. But in your case, it's not rare if you see it all the time. So, my friend, you are very, very gifted, Paul. For sure. You are very gifted. And I know that. I've spoken to you, and I've seen you, and I know that you are gifted. So, that is awesome. That is awesome. Thank you for sharing, my friend Paul. Al is in the house. How do you know the difference between intuition and intrusive thought? So, intuition comes only from within. Okay? Only from within. Your intuition doesn't come from anywhere else. Your thought, on the other hand, if you sit there and you observe it, you're going to catch it. Okay? You're going to see it floating by. And generally speaking, not generally speaking, all of the time actually, not generally speaking, thoughts are repetitive. Okay? So when you think of something, or when something comes to you and you've actually thought about that multiple times, then it is a thought. It is not intuition. Intuition is just a feeling that you get, maybe suddenly, or maybe just you walk in somewhere and just you have a feeling, just go with it. It's like the gut feeling that we're talking about, right? Big difference. Nasos, Kalispera, my friend. How are you? Hello from Tennessee. Hello, Ontario, Canada. Awesome. My province. That's where I'm in. I'm also in Ontario, Canada. That's awesome. Love and light, my friend. Love and light to you as well. You are powerful. Who are you? You are powerful. Who are you? Talking to me? We are all powerful. Okay? And actually, thank you for bringing that up, because the whole reason even for this live was about that, for all of you that just jumped in. Was to actually remind you that you are extremely, extremely powerful. Okay? And sometimes it's good to have it in the background, because what happens is we kind of get carried away when we wake up in the morning and we see things happening around us, and we get caught up into it, right? We hear the news, we read the news or whatever, right? Scroll through our phones, whatever the case. I was going to say reading newspapers, but I don't think many people read newspapers these days. But whatever the case is, right? You need to know that you are powerful. You need to know that you have the ability to heal yourself. You have the ability to make yourself rich. You have the ability to create. You are creators to begin with. You have the ability to communicate with somebody telepathically. You have the ability to, yes, astral project. You have so many abilities and capabilities. And I'm here to tell you that they are all very, very real. Okay? Maybe sometimes we just haven't noticed it because we get too caught up in our thoughts, right? Or in our feelings, emotions, whatever the case might be, just like the person that just mentioned about intuition and thoughts. This is what happens. We get so wrapped up in our thoughts, right, that we tend to forget what is real and what's not. Is it our intuition or is it our thought? This is how mingled we get, or mixed up we get sometimes, right? So, yeah, you are extremely powerful. Hello, Ireland here. Yes, Hawaii. That's what I thought. As soon as I saw aloha, I kind of put the pieces together, and I kind of figured that you were from Hawaii. Hello from Vancouver. Awesome. Thank you for being here. Joanna, how are you, my friend? I'm doing very, very well. Thank you for asking, Joanna. And always a pleasure to have you here. Karen, thanks about the music. I woke thinking of a song. It was like it was playing. Yeah. And you know the amazing thing sometimes, when you hear different types of music, if you are a musician, of course, maybe you can somehow write it down, and next thing you know, you can create this masterpiece that's going to become a hit. I guarantee you that. And in some cases, you don't even need to be a musician. You can just somehow memorize it and maybe go to a professional musician, have him sign something because you don't want him to steal it from you, of course, and then just, play it out, right? Joanna, awesome. Magic, thank you for sharing this live with more than 5 friends. I love it. Macedonia, sending love and light to you as well, my wonderful friend from Macedonia. Hi from Pittsburgh. Awesome. Okay, thank you very much. Not a problem, Rachel. Okay. Good morning from Australia. Nikki, it's already Saturday there? Of course it is. It's already Saturday. Ah, since you mentioned that good morning for Australia, I'm going to change the topic here a little bit. Here's another indication that time is an illusion. A lot of you have that have been around me for a while have noticed that I keep saying that time is an illusion. Here's an indication, right? It's morning in Australia. Where I'm at, it's 3:22 in the evening or in the afternoon. Others have different time zones, but in reality, what does this mean? Time is man-made. Why? Because everything is happening in the now, right? You're in Australia, it's Saturday. Where I'm at, it's Friday, but guess what? It is in the now. So time is an illusion, just like I keep saying. Annie, that's beautiful. Notice all that as abundance, birds, clouds. Yes, absolutely. Just keep connecting with that, with whatever you see around you. Um, Life is full of abundance, right? Full of it. Just keep looking at abundance, and abundance will come to you. Why can't heal my pain myself? I tried so many times the way you said, but it's not working. So just by the way you're phrasing it, I clearly feel that you've created an energetic block that we say, okay, because you have resistance. Every time you have resistance, even if it is the slightest resistance, it's not going to work, right? You need to drop all resistance. How do I know you have resistance? Just by the way you phrased it. Every time we write something, every time we phrase something or talk about something, the way it comes out or the way it's written, you can tell if there's resistance in it. If you've practiced enough, you can tell. And I can tell you that you have resistance in it. That's why it hasn't worked. You need to drop all resistance in order for it to work, and you need to see yourself from a position of power. What does this mean? This means that you need to see yourself as being healed already. I wouldn't even use the word heal. I would just say you are perfect, just the way you are. All right? Don't even use the word heal, because automatically, on a subconscious level, when you use the word heal, there means that there's something wrong with you. Right? Otherwise, you wouldn't use the word heal. Heal from what? Right? So there is resistance there, my friend. How do you have so much insight? Where did you get it? Get all your knowledge? So again, everybody has the ability to tap into this knowledge as long as you know how to connect with who you really are. Why is this important? Because who you really are has a lot of knowledge. Okay, you are not this limited being that you see here. As a matter of fact, you are unlimited. You are a magnificent being of love and light. And you are occupying so many different dimensions and so many different lifetimes in one shot. This is where all your knowledge comes from, because as the whole of you is occupying all these different aspects, right, or personalities or whatever you want to call it, you have access to it. Why? Because you are not different than who you are. If that makes sense. Okay. Hello from Albany, 1111 to me. That's right. How you connect your heart and your mind to manifest. That is awesome. So, Cecilia, thank you for the question. So your heart and mind are your two most powerful magnetic fields that you have in your body. Totally. Your heart, as a matter of fact, is probably about 1,000 times more powerful than your mind. Okay? According to science. I don't know how they actually measure that, but what you want to do is you want to have heart and brain coherence. And the way you do that is by simply, you can touch your heart here, right? And start feeling as you touch it. Why do you touch it? Because wherever you touch, you put your focus on. You don't need to touch it if you can manage to put your focus on your heart center. But I like to touch it. And when you do that, you connect with emotions of compassion, appreciation, gratitude, love. You can, one by one, you can go through those emotions or all together, whatever, doesn't matter, whatever suits you. And then as you are connecting, let's say, with compassion, for argument's sake, right? You're going to feel this energy in your body. You're going to actually feel this compassion. You got to do this for maybe 5-10 minutes. I would, right? And then as you feel this energy, right? Then what you do is you think of something. This is where the brain part comes in. And as you think of something and you connect it with the heart, then it becomes very, very potent. It becomes like one beam. You project it with your mind. You project it, right? And it becomes a powerful tool for anything that you want. That's called heart-brain coherence. Actually, there's a whole passage even in the Bible on that. Because the Bible, actually, that's how they were doing the miracles. They were creating them through heart and mind coherence, believe it or not. Okay? As long as you know how to do it, there are no limits. Have you been in the tree of life? The tree of life is imaginary, but thank you for saying that, my friend. The tree of life, I know we hear all kinds of stuff, right? But in reality, whatever you can perceive, in this case, the tree of life, you are not it. You did not come from the tree of life. You are above and beyond it, because you're the one perceiving it. Anything that you can perceive, you are above and beyond it. Okay? So the tree of life is somebody's creation. 777, okay, awesome. Can you tell us about using the mirror to change your timeline? Yeah, that is awesome. So when you look at the mirror, okay, you focus directly towards your face, right? And then what you want to do is you want to dim the lights a little bit. As you focus for a few minutes, you're going to notice that your face is going to start morphing or demorphing, or whatever term you want to use, right? When you start feeling those goosebumps, when you start feeling that energy just moving within you, whenever you see your face just morphing like that, that is the time that you put the intention on what timeline you want to change, and you will be in that timeline. Keep in mind that your loved ones, chances are in that timeline too. So wherever you left off, you're going to change your timeline. But the way you're going to realize that you've changed timelines is looking for sometimes little differences, right? Then you know that's your validation that you've changed timelines. I can actually see the Earth from space. Yes, you can. Thank you for sharing, Daisy. Yes, you can see the Earth from space, and how beautiful it is, isn't it? I love it. I've been seeing series of 1101. Yep, absolutely everywhere for weeks on end. So this is definitely a message, because it's something that has been coming towards your attention here for the past few weeks. Now you got to figure out what those numbers mean to you, okay, on a universal scale. Jana, I was playing with the stars the other night. That is beautiful. That is beautiful, my friend. Isn't that amazing? That's how powerful we are. That's what I tell everybody. Thank you for your beautiful comment, Joanna. Empress, thank you. Thank you, Joanna. Greetings to you and everybody. Paul, thank you. I love you. I love you too, Paul. Nambia, you are blessed. Thank you, my friend, for connecting from Nambia. So here, just helping family with dinner. Can we do it in 30 minutes, 40 minutes, please? Yeah, when I'm done with the live, sometimes I'll send you the link, okay? I believe you sent me your email already, so I'll send you the link. knowing me, I'm probably going to keep talking for like 30, 40 minutes. I really don't want to, but I have so many comments here and so many people that I don't see me leaving anytime soon, but I will. Yes, Shahira, you do what you need to do and I'll send you the link, no problem. Hello from Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, of course, and I was just talking about Cape Breton about, I don't know, 15 minutes ago when I started this live, or 20 minutes ago. I was just saying to one of your fellow Nova Scotians that lives in Halifax, actually, about how beautiful Cape Breton is, and here you are. I mentioned it, and there you are. I'm from Cape Breton, you said. I love it. I drove around the Cabot Trail. You know exactly what I'm talking about, since you're from there. I'm in Norway. Awesome. Thank you for being here. Send you love and light, and the brightest of blessings from the UK. So many wonderful people from the UK here. I love yous because you know, you're warm. You're generally warm, and I love it. Why is waking up feel not good? Mind want to sleep more, and all set once you wake up to bed. Pasquale, thank you. So chances are you're either going through some kind of a depression, believe it or not, or you just are having uh, habits maybe of when you sleep, your sleep is being broken, or maybe even your nutrition is not up to par. There's so many different reasons as to why you feel like that, sluggish, right? You definitely have energetic blocks, I'll tell you that, right? Now you got to figure out which ones they are. How can I start cooking mess? Okay, so I'm going to go down because I got a lot of messages, trying to see if any of my subs have said anything here, which they probably have. Good evening, okay. And like I thought, Joanna, your messaging are always at the right time. Thank you, Joanna. Messages, yeah, I caught it. Paul, you may want to check out my mind-angling videos for how I do it. Yes. For those of you that don't know who Paul is, yeah, go ahead and check him out, actually. Paul has some very interesting things on his page, actually. I love the way how you explain. Thank you, Amber. I put out Daisy. That's beautiful. I put out gratefulness every day. Give healing to the planet, healing to mankind. That is awesome. So one of the main things here, or emotions, I should say, gratefulness is among the top, right? And if anybody that has been following me for a while, you're going to hear me talking a lot about compassion, appreciation, gratefulness, which is gratitude, right? And love, way up there. Can't do much better than that, Daisy. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. You're so wise. Thank you. Everybody has wisdom, believe it or not. You just need to connect with it. Hello from Israel. Hello, my wonderful friend. Just going down to see if I missed anybody here. Okay, it doesn't look like I missed any of my subs. So I'll go back up. Again, for those of you that are here for the first time, I want to thank you for being here, of course. And feel free to check out my page here on TikTok. If you like what you see, of course, you can always hit a follow, and you can also hit the little bell icon. That way you get notified every time I upload a video. Today I've already uploaded 2, to give you an example, right? So, and for those of you that were requesting mentorship, you can find my website at the bottom of my page here, or where my profile is. You can tap on Linktree, and that's going to direct you to my site as well. Okay. And again, for those of you that want to subscribe, this is your opportunity to do so while I am live. Anybody that does so can have a 15-minute complimentary Zoom meeting with me one-on-one. Okay. So let's see. Good evening from South Africa. Awesome. 2222. Yeah, that's beautiful. 2222. Watching from Kenya. That's awesome. Going back up to see if I missed anybody here. Hi from Texas. Okay, this is where I left off. Okay, hello from Ireland. What about me? What do you think, Terry? Who's Terry? Hello, hello. Kia ora from New Zealand. Kia ora to you too as well, my friend. Thank you for being here. Hello, good evening. Good evening. I have. Awesome. Okay, I'm confused. Now, people have gifted me, but they still want to come back. People have gifted you, but they still want to come back. I don't know what that means. What do you mean by people gifted you, but they still want to come back? I'm Terry. Why is it Archangel Metatron presented to me? So again, the question here, Terry, is, what connection do you have with Metatron? Right? If you understand the connection that you have with Metatron, then you would find the answer. And I would just simply ask Metatron. I would just simply ask him, what business does he have with you? Plain and simple. You ask and you shall receive. You ask the question, you will get the answer. No two ways about it. Don't be afraid. Rio Nodas, how can I deal with the intense negative energy going through me? How can I transform it? So, I love the word transform. You used it correctly. Because you can't really do much about energy other than direct it somewhere else, right? So in your case, if you feel intense negative energy, you need to figure out why you feel negative. But this is where it gets a little dicey, okay? Energy is just energy, all right? There's no positive and negative energy on a universal scale, okay? What we have is energy, and what changes it is our perception. Yes, I know we've all heard the black and white, you know, the little fish like yin and yang and all the balance and all that stuff. I get that, but I'm telling you that energy is just energy. There's no negative or positive. So, this has to do with your perception, okay? Ryu, it's your perception. Something inside of you is seeing this in a negative way. So if you can find out by self-observation, by self-discovery, and what do I mean by that? You literally stay still in the silence. You might have to do this for not just 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. You might have to take like a day to literally sit there alone somewhere and discover yourself, okay, with nobody around you. No distractions, no cell phones, no TVs on, no radio on, nothing. You need to be in complete silence, right? And then just let your emotions come and go. Let your thoughts come and go and discover yourself. When you do this, then you're going to discover why these feelings come as negative towards you. Once you discover that, it's not going to be negative anymore because you will know how to transform them, okay? Have you ever opened your third ear? Then you can hear your own spiral of music. That is awesome. Thank you, Rio. Yes, for those of you that do hear music, that's a good point, actually. It has to do with a third eye, in reality, right? You can hear different dimensions and different music, right? Good evening from South Africa, 2222. We said that. That's good. Saturday, New Zealand. Yes, 922. That's very, very good. Nikki, thank you for being here. 822 here in Ireland. That's beautiful. Thank you. I'm going to go down real fast because, like I said, I wasn't going to stay here very long. So I'm going to go down and see what's happening. I love this live. So uplifting. Thank you, Celeste. Love and light to you. Gina Rife, is it? Your energy helps me heal myself. Your logic and understanding teaches. Thank you. Thank you for your wonderful words, by the way. And I really appreciate all your wonderful comments. Okay, but I want you to know something here. Every time you hear something that resonates with you, that's because you are enabling yourself, okay, and you are accepting of it, right? So you're at the right time, at the right place. If something doesn't resonate with you, of course, just put it on the side, right? And leave it alone, and you never know. Sometime down the road, it might actually resonate with you. Love the way you explain. Thank you, my friend. You're so wise. Thank you. Okay, we saw these. Anybody else here? 24 messages here. Oh, wow. Love you. Always bring family members in positive time and time. Yes. Thank you for that. Shady, is it? Thank you for being here. Hi from Mass. Timeline is what I meant. Okay, I get it. Okay. It's going down because I'm not going to stay here for long, like I said today. I just still wanted to jump in real fast and connect with everybody and tell you how grateful I am and how much I appreciate all of you, of course. And to remind you that you are powerful, very powerful, of course, right? Irene, thank you. You're more than welcome. Thank you for your work. I love your show. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Germany is here. Sweden is here. Beautiful. Thank you for connecting. Pennsylvania, of course. I love you guys. Please explain we are all from the same source that we separate to spirit then soul. Akis. Aki, how are you, my friend? Nice of you to show up. I always love it when you're around. So, beautiful question from you, Aki. Yes, we are all from source. As a matter of fact, source experiences everything through us, okay? And source is also evolving in a way, okay? Like I said, if you really connect, though, you know that you are complete. But on a source level, of course, it is growing and expanding, okay? So when source decides to literally have greater understanding, or when source decides to simply forget about source for a bit, because sometimes what happens is it kind of gets a little lonely, I should say, right? So what's the best way to make yourself have some entertainment? By pretending that you forget who you are. So source breaks up into all these little pieces, and this is where spirit comes in, okay? Spirit, again, is the bigger part of you. We call it spirit. Spirit breaks up, again, into so many different, call them like little rays. Think about like little rays. It just breaks up a little piece here, a little piece there. Every little piece it breaks off is what we call the soul, okay? Aki, you're with me so far? So the soul is, in this case, what you think as Aki, but you're not the soul either, right? When you connect with who you really are, in this case the spirit, okay, then you have a bigger understanding, because you are a multidimensional being. When I say who you really are, I'm talking about the spirit. You are a multidimensional being, okay, of vast proportions. You occupy so many different proportions, right? Spirit, on the other hand, is still connected with source, right? And again, once you have that connection, you can have a direct connection with source, because you're not different. Does that make sense? You have source, you have spirit, you have soul. You are all one. You're not separated from source. We're all part of source. I hope that made sense to you. If it doesn't, you can always DM me. I can tell you more. Watching from South Africa, I love that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need to talk my past wife. Just listen, let her talk, right? Listen, let her talk, and then you can simply ask her questions, of course. How to use energy to heal pains in the body. I've done a few videos on that, by the way, but the best way for you to use energy, because you can actually use energy in so many different ways, so many different tactics, right, and techniques. The best way would be just to simply focus on your internal energy. Let it expand from the heart center onward, right? Let it expand. Let it occupy your whole body and feel your whole body as one unit, 1 point, right? When you feel as one unit, keep your thought on that. Keep your awareness on it. The more you keep your awareness, the more it will grow. The more it grows, right? The more chances you have of healing whatever pain you have, of course, right? Negativity of separation? Yes, it is. If you feel negative, you are separated. Not separated, you're pinched off. You can never separate from who you really are. You're pinched off. Okay? Hi, good evening. Good evening. Love and light to you. Love and light to everybody. Gracias. Lauren Tucker, thank you for being here. Hi, great. You're wonderful. Love and light to all. I'm in a rush today. Awesome. Take care. Yeah, I'm in a rush too, if you want to call it that. How to deal with depression? The same thing. You feel your energy from the inside out. Also, what this does, when you feel the energy, by the way, from the inside out, it also grounds you. Where does it ground you? It grounds you in the present moment. Okay? Every time you feel your energy from the inside or anywhere and you become 1 point, 1 unit, you are grounded to the present moment. No two ways about it. Why? Because this is the present moment when you focus on that energy. Okay? That's how you heal depression as well. All right, I'm going to go down telekinesis steps. Yeah, a lot of them. Okay, so on that note, I'm not going to keep you very, very long here. Hello from Greece. Okay, like I said before, for those of you that are here for the first time, please go ahead and check out my page. If you like what you see, you can always hit a follow. At the same time, hit the little bell icon. That way you get notified every time I upload a video. I have uploaded 2 videos already today. And again, for mentorship, you can click my link tree here on TikTok, and that will direct you to my website as well. And for those of you that want to subscribe, for example, anybody that does so and wishes to, you can only do it while I'm live, and you have a 15-minute complimentary Zoom meeting with me if you do so. All right? So on that note, like I said earlier, remember that you are a brilliant being. You are very, very powerful. Don't put limitations on yourself, because the minute you put limitations, guess what happens? You become that limit. Okay? Everything happens through awareness. All you need to do is to just simply, Joanna, thank you, simply be aware of what you are thinking. Be aware of what you are feeling. Be aware of your present moment. Just be aware. Thanks again. Love and light to you and everyone here. Thank you. Just become aware. Because when you become aware, what you are doing is you are bringing the light and you are shining it wherever it is that you are aware of. Does that make sense? Okay, Tata, Paul. Love you all. Katrina, thank you for being here. Rick, Shahira, Joanna, all of my wonderful folks here. Of course, Aki, thank you for being here. Love and light to everybody. Okay, Shahira, if you're still here, I'm not sure if you're still here. I think you're already making dinner. If you're still here, Shahira, I'm sending you the link right now and we can connect. Okay? If not, you know that we're going to connect anyway. Love and light. Thank you to all. And have a wonderful rest of your day. Shahira, yes, you are. I'm sending you the link now. Okay? I'm sending you the link now. Is, 15 minutes good for you? Or half an hour? 15 minutes, half an hour? Talk to me. Talk to me. Sure, I can wait to see you soon. Okay, 15 minutes. I'll see you, Shahira. Take care. Bye for now.